Hello, 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 Facebook. It's Ty Goodwin, and I am here for today's motivational talk, today's pep talk, today's tips. Whatever you take away from what I'm presenting, you just know it's going to be good. So why don't you go grab a pen, something to write with? You are going to want to record this. You're going to want to join this conversation. And while you're doing that, I am going to invite some friends. So here's what I'm going to be talking about today. I'm going to be talking about the 3 ways you can grow your business without burning out or selling out, or as I like to say, even missing out on the things that are most important to you in your business. Now, I work with a lot of coaches and consultants, and we love what we do, right? We're helping people get results. We're helping people transform their lives. We're working with organizations, helping them get results and transform their organizations and their teams. And we want to do as much of it as we can. However, we all get to that point where we are about to burn out. Right? We're going to burn out because we can't take on one more client. We're going to burn out because we're doing so much work that it's just humanly impossible to add anything else to our plates. Now, if you're like me, you started your business because you wanted more control over your free time and over your calendar and over your flexibility. But here's the thing that we know. If you really want to grow your business, if you're trying to scale beyond where you are, if you don't have certain things in place, it becomes really hard to see how to make that happen. In my webinar, I talk about the 6 different profit traps that entrepreneurs fall into, because I've seen it over and over again. And I'm not going to go into all 6 of those right now. I'm going to put the link to the webinar in the comments so you can check that out if you want. But what I am going to share with you today is 3 ways that you can grow your business without burning out, without overworking, without your business starting to feel like a dead end business. You know how people have dead end jobs where it's just like not going to go anywhere. People can have dead end businesses too. And I want to avoid that, because the work that you do, the work that we do is really important. Like, people need us to show up in our full brilliance and help them get the results and the transformations that they desire. And if we're not able to do that, not only are we unfulfilled, but then we're not helping the other people. Because as I always say, and some of you, if you followed me, you know this, there are people who can't step into their purpose until we step into ours. And so anything like overwork or being burnt out that keeps us from showing up in our full purpose, you got it. It's going to put a roadblock up for the people that are waiting for us to show up for them. So I'm going to give you those 3 ways. Before I do that, I forgot to introduce myself. I am Ty Goodwin of Profit Momentum. I am the founder of Profit Academy, and I get the honor and I have so much fun helping my clients figure out how to increase their impact and income without burning out. Love it, do it all day, do it every day, and I absolutely am great at it. All right, so here we go. Let's talk about these 3 ways. The first way, and we teach this in our programs, the first thing that you have to do is you need to raise your rates. If you are at a point where you physically cannot take on any more business, and then the only way to grow would be to like clone yourself, right? You need to raise your rates. Raising your rates is going to give you the space to actually hire people for your team, to actually get some additional support and some help so that you can breathe, so that you can like eat lunch and go to the bathroom like a normal person. So you want to raise your rates. And I know that can be hard for people, right? Because it's like, oh my gosh, I don't know if anybody's going to pay this, or we've got these stories in our head about what people will pay. Or as one of my counselors used to say a long time ago, do you have a crystal ball? Because you're mind reading, right? We're putting a label out there on the people that we want to serve, saying, well, they're not going to be able to pay that. And the truth of the matter is we don't know. And if the current people that we have are not going to pay or not able to pay it, guess what? There are audiences that are willing and able to pay. And that's one of the things that we help people do, is find those audiences and figure out how to connect with them. So that's the first thing, raise your rates. The second thing that you want to do, and this is one of my favorite things to do, and it scares some people, but the second thing you want to do is you want to figure out how to add more automation to your business. There are amazing tools and platforms. And listen, I know that some of you have gotten caught up in buying things because it looks good or somebody said it was a great thing, but then you actually tried to use it in your business and it was crappy. Well, that's probably because you didn't understand how things need to integrate and you weren't really sure what you were supposed to do with it and how it was really supposed to all work together. There's some nuance and some skill to figuring out how to automate things in your business. And that's one of the things that we also teach. Which platforms do you need and when do you need them? There's one of the women that's in our mastermind right now. She started getting clients 3 weeks after we started working together, and she didn't have a website. We set everything up for her with a Google Doc and a Google form. And then I've seen people that are out there spending like thousands of dollars on websites and they don't even have a client. Right. And so trust me when I say that there are ways that you can build your business, that you can attract high paying clients, and you don't always need all those platforms that people are trying to tell you that you need. You don't need them right away. Right. And so we teach people how to do that. So that was the second thing. Figure out how to automate the things in your business. Why? Because automation is going to free up more time so that you can actually breathe and go to the bathroom. And imagine if your automation freed up 4 hours for you every week. That could be 3 hours for you to play and 1 hour for you to book a client call, right? So automation is another way that allows you to work less and profit more, but it's one of the things that you do when you're growing your business. And the last thing that we teach is we talk about how do you actually, now that you have raised your rates, now you've got some space, because you've automated things. The next thing is to take a look at your business model. Take a look at the income streams that you have. Hey, Sherry. Hey, Diane. I'm so glad you ladies are here. But what are you offering? Are you offering things that you really love? A lot of us that come from a corporate background, we got really good at doing a lot of things because it was part of our job description. And we've carried that same thing over into our businesses, thinking that we have to do everything. We have to wear 5 or 6 different hats. And so a lot of times you might find yourself doing things in your business that even though it makes you money, it drains your energy. Like you work with a client on it and the money is good, but then you need like a 6-hour nap to recuperate from it. That's a choice that you're making to set your business up that way. What if I told you that there is a way for you to really get clear about the things that light you up and make you money? Like finding that intersection of what you love, what you're excellent at, and what makes you money and what gets your client results. That's one of the things that we teach in our program. How do you find that intersection so you're only doing the things that you love to do for money? You're not creating another job where you're doing things that you hate just because it makes money. And that was my story. I've been there. I was managing social media for folks, making $5,000 a month in a part-time business while I had a full-time job. You would have thought it was great. But I got freaked out because there was no way I wanted to double what I was doing to make $10,000 a month because I actually hated managing people's social media. So I had to spend some time getting in alignment with what things are going to, yes, bring me money, yes, serve my clients, but things that absolutely light me up, which are the things that I'm doing now. I spend time helping my clients figure out how to find and tap into their own brilliance, how to market it, and then how to make it bankable. Right? Those are the things that we focus on because that's how you get that momentum in your business where everything is flowing. You've got clients coming in, you've got your system set up, the money is right, and it gives you the space and the freedom to show up and be brilliant without worrying about what's going to come in and what's not there. That's how you get profit momentum. That's one of the things that I'm talking about in my upcoming webinar. I'm going to put the link in the comments, but I want you to check this out because in this webinar, we are talking about how to multiply your impact and your income. And I'm teaching the 8 principles of profit momentum. So it's a brand new webinar. If you haven't taken it yet, definitely click on the link and sign up. I can't wait to see you there. And you know what I'm going to say because I always end my calls this way. I want you to be brilliant. I want you to be bankable, and I want you to show up and be the boss in your business. All right, folks, I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.